What's the deal, my people? You know what it is, Don Tony Teflon. I'm back at you, another one, and this one is House of the Dragon, Episode 4, promo teaser trailer breakdown. We're going to go through this whole thing shot by shot, and I'm going to tell you what I think is going to happen. What up to my thugs, nerds, freaks, and geeks? You're now rocking with the best of Don Tony Teflon. As always, please subscribe and click that bell so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. We have a like goal of 500, and if we do hit that goal, I will give a subscriber who leaves a comment on this video 1 month of HBO Max for free. So let's get right into this promo trailer.
From my blood come the prince that was promised.
So right off the bat, it seems that the king is keeping his promise in making Rhaenyra her heir. And he's giving her more about this history, more about this prophecy that was passed down from king to king, starting with Aegon the Conqueror. And it seems like it may be inside of this dagger. This is the same dagger that was used to kill the Night King when Arya Stark killed him. But inside this dagger, when it gets hot, it's quite possible that there could be some ruins in there or some type of text in there that say this exact thing that seems like she's reading. We can't be sure until we actually see it. But it's talking about the prince that is promised. Who is the prince that is promised? It is a prophesized person who is supposed to free the realm from darkness. Now there's debate in the fandom still to this day whether that's Jon Snow or Daenerys Targaryen. Both have an interesting claim. Me, myself, I think it's Jon Snow. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a full timeline breakdown in a different video showing you how Princess Rhaenyra bloodline connects directly to Jon Snow.
And his will be the song of ice and fire.
From this clip, we can see that significant time has passed once again. So we are going through another time jump. And we hear her say, he specifically. Now, again, a lot of people think that it's Daenerys, but it seems to me that they're talking about Jon Snow in the future. And he's the Song of Ice and Fire. Why? Because his mother, Lyanna Stark, Ice, his father, Rhaegar Targaryen, Fire. After that, we see Otto Hightower standing by the Iron Throne. And we could tell time has passed because this picture of Daemon, his hair is mad short. It didn't seem to be that short in that last episode, but after getting all that blood with grayscale in it, I guess he had to cut it off. Get a quick shot of the picture of a queen, and she has seemed to have given birth already. That baby is out of the oven. So it could be a little bit of time passed, not too much as before, but she still seems to be carrying some of the baby weight.
The House of the Dragon will stand as one for a further generation.
So we hear the king say the House of the Dragon can stand together as one for a further generation. It seems like he's getting ready to welcome Daemon back from the Battle of Stepstones. It seems like even though the battle is over, he did not return home. He just stayed out in the Stepstones or chilled with Corlys. We'll have to find out what that is.
Who will it be? The brother?
They name me King of the Narrow Sea.
The daughter?
Your courtship is at an end.
So I can be a remedy for your political headaches.
You are my political headache.
Or the little princeling of 3?
So right here they're setting up the full Dance of Dragons, and they're saying these are going to be the major players in the Dance of Dragons. Is it going to be Daemon? Is it going to be Rhaenyra? Or is it going to be Aegon, who is now 3 years of age? Those are the major players. I believe it's setting up. Now, who is screaming this out? I cannot tell exactly who's screaming it out or why they're exactly saying these words out loud at this point. It seems like Rhaenyra has taken the advice of the king and is looking for a suitor at this particular time. And it seems like she's having a bunch of boys come to her and sit there and tell her why she should marry him. And that is what the king is mad about, because I guess she ain't picked nobody and he wants her to pick somebody and find somebody to marry quick. He wants this headache off of his shoulders, her not being married, and he's pressing the issue. After that, we get a quick shot of Lady Alicent, and we see again that she has given birth to another baby. and she's holding this, and they're saying the princeling of 3, but it can't be the baby that she's holding, because that ain't no 3-year-old baby. That's a newborn baby. Daemon comes back from the stepstones. That's what I believe that this shot is showing. Right before he gets there, we see Rhaenyra, and she is proudly wearing the necklace that Daemon got her while she waits. He arrives and he has the crown of the stepstones over his head, so therefore he has been crowned the king of the stepstones. And from the look on the king's face, he is not very happy that Daemon is wearing this crown in his presence at this particular time.
I have discomforting news.
This is a vile accusation.
Alright, now we are getting into it. Seems like a Jerry Springer situation might be popping off right now. Because Otto, and you know Otto, he's got eyes and ears everywhere. We seen him earlier before expose Daemon when he talked about the king's son. It seems like he's exposing another secret. And it seems like, from what it's looking like, someone is sleeping with Princess Rhaenyra. Someone has taken her maidenhood from her, and she's saying this is a foul accusation, and the king is trying to figure out exactly who this person is and who is spreading this rumor. Now we can see she doesn't have Daemon's necklace on at this particular time, and we have seen her rock that necklace all the time, and now all of a sudden she is not rocking that necklace. After that, we can clearly see a female hand touch the wall and a larger male hand go on top of it. So that must be her, and that must be the person she's sleeping with. But who is this person? To me, it could only be 2 people: Daemon, her uncle, or Criston Cole. Let me know in the comment section who you think.
Who is responsible for this gossip? I will take their eyes.
Now the king is not happy about this gossip. Otto probably thought it'd win them favor, but it's not. Because if this is true, it could mess up an alliance, a betrothal for Rhaenyra if she's already given her virginity away.
It is not in Rhaenyra's nature to be deceitful. I cannot say the same for your brother.
So Alicent, let's make no qualms about it, is throwing Daemon under the bus. She is saying, listen, I know Rhaenyra, she ain't sneaky, but I cannot say the same for your goddamn brother. And then they show Daemon in this goddamn hoodie. You know what I mean? Like he's creeping out of somewhere. Like creeping out of Rhaenyra's room. So did he come back from the stepstones and have a plan all along? Hey, maybe I marry this chick, and if she's the heir, then I get the Iron Throne. This is the way I get it. It could be something like that. At least that's what they're trying to point you in that direction. So they showed us Daemon in a hoodie, and now we see a figure in a hoodie looking out onto King's Landing. After that, we see somebody using some type of fire, magic, or ritual and breaking it open. I don't know exactly what that could be, and it's hard for me to see this person's face. Let me know if you know exactly who that is. We then see a female running through the streets. She appears to have brown hair. It reminds me of Arya running from the Whites when I look at this person running right here. Then we see the same shadowy figure in the hoodie. It then transitions to Daemon when he returns from the stepstones. He must have get too close to the king, so they gotta keep him back. We see them all looking up, and Daemon's dragon flies overhead and rocks the boat. Alright, so they're truly trying to set you up to make you believe that it is Daemon. He's the bad guy. He's the one in the hoodie. He's the one creeping around. He's the one who slept with the princess. But the fact that they're going with that so hard in the trailer makes me believe that that's not what's going to happen. That most likely it's this goddamn Sir Criston Cole. We've seen when she went out on a hunting trip with him, she was talking about him dating. Have you ever dated? Who have you dated? He specifically comes out there and said he was basically a man whore when he was out there doing his thing. I don't think he'll have any problem doing it. You know, he's not as chivalrous as he puts on. So I would have to say that without a shadow of a doubt, it's Sir Criston Cole she's creeping around with, not Daemon. They're trying to put the blame on Daemon, which makes me think it's Sir Criston Cole. You tell me in the comment section who you think it is. Who do you think who this person is that she's sleeping with? Most likely this is because in the end we've seen her from the trailers doing the dance with the Valerians, and that they wanted her to marry Corlys' son. So it could be something, if she doesn't have her virginity, that could throw that off. And I think that's why the king would be so upset about it. But again, you tell me what you think in the comment section. And if you like the way I do this, please thumbs up this, spread this across the realm, and as always, subscribe. And until next time, you know who it is. Peace and stay sexy.